Hi, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I had a pretty good day today because Iggy came to visit me. Yay! I love this little guy. And for those of you who don't know, Iggy is my dog that had to be rehomed because I just really didn't have the energy anymore to really give the dog what he needs. He's in a great situation now. Actually, we went with a dog sitter because I was taking him there more and more as my energy depleted when I was on treatments. When I let them know that I was going to have to adopt him out, they were happy to take him. They just loved him, and they do love him, and he's taken care of. He has siblings and, just a whole loving family there. And the great thing is that they're wonderful people and let me just take Iggy anytime I want. So I kind of needed a pick-me-up knowing Neon was starting school tomorrow and not living here to start school. So, that was such a letdown that I even went out and got ice cream last night. My mom and I always had this thing, and she was a skinny bitch. My mom always had this thing that if you want something bad enough, then you're going to get in the car and go get it. So we never kept junk in the house. And I thought that was a great idea to carry on through my life. And Chris is on board with that. We don't keep a lot of junk in the house. He does have a special cabinet that I can't even reach, so I'm fine with that. But the other thing is his idea of junk food is not really my idea of junk food, so that really helps. But yesterday it was just kind of like, I feel kind of flat, so I went out and got us both ice cream. And I met someone in line behind me that was asking about my day and everything. I was so down. I was just like, well, it could have been better. And he was so uplifting. And he looked at the ice cream and I looked at him. I said, no, this isn't all for me. Because there was like 2 pints of ice cream and a pint of chocolate milk. And he goes, are you sure? Yeah, definitely. I don't want you crying in your milk, that kind of thing. And he said to me something that stuck with me was that, it's never too late to reset the day. Just start over. And, at this time it was 4:00 in the afternoon, but I was feeling like, until, you can't set any more days over. But until then, I can do that. So, getting Iggy today was helpful. The ice cream was helpful. So I'm going to do something woo-woo today. I want to wish the Virgos a happy birthday. And I'm going to look into what your year looks like. I know, I never do this, but I'm doing it. Okay, so these cards are called Ayoshi cards. And these were channeled by my spirit guide, Ayoshi. They used to be on Amazon for sale for like maybe 15 years, and also they were never on print on demand. I retired them before that became popular. So I used to have them printed and then I would sell them on Amazon and my website and ship them out myself. And that was fun. I liked sharing it. That was what Ayoshi really wanted to do, was share these cards. But I retired them, but I still do them. Anyway, that's where I was going with that. So I use them for a lot of different scenarios. And I thought I would show you a spread for the zodiac anyway. So let's talk about Virgo because obviously it's their birthday. So happy birthday, Virgo. And let's see what's in store for you. All right. So I'm just pulling some cards down. I'm doing them face down. And these are the things that they want you to know, as well as, things to be on the lookout for. Okay. So one of the cards that they want you to focus on is called Strength. And this card really is about being empowered and having the strength to get through things that can be a little bit difficult. So sometimes when I get this card, it's not about, oh, you're so strong. Sometimes it means that you're going to need to be strong, because it is kind of like a card saying that you may need some of your strength. And it may be for good reasons, though. I mean, it's always good for good reasons. It's really to get you through certain things that need to break free this year. Let's talk about that. The next card is called the Joy Guide. And this card is actually represented as taking life too seriously, that you need to have more joy. So it does say in the next year could present a number of challenges that require your strength and your attitude to not take life so seriously. So you may have to brush certain things off your shoulder and just say, you know what, tomorrow's a better day, or, you know, this too shall pass. However you work that out, I just think that you need to work that out so that it doesn't really trip with your mind. You know what I mean? So another thing to understand about your strength is, because these cards are lined up. I don't have two cameras, but yeah, we'll work on that. Anyway, so the thing about they want you to realize, instead, you know, staying strong is important, and trusting your spirit guides, or trusting that matters that, you know, are going to happen. You know, there are life events that just have to happen to get you from one place to the other. So there will be crossroads. The intuition card wants to just remind you that you do make good decisions, you know, and you may be afraid to make decisions, but be strong and just go for it, you know. So it really looks good for you to, if you've been working on some goals for a long time, that this is the year that might actually come to fruition if they've been long-term goals. New connections, new friends. This can be coworkers, this can be new job connections, career focus, anything that helps you get to the next place in life. You know, in other words, you're not going to be alone. Spirit may be introducing some new people into your life for a reason. So making good connections. So if you're an entrepreneur, then they're going to send you good connections for your business. If it is just about needing social gain, then that's what's going to happen. You're just going to meet some new friends. And it can also be love and romance in that area as well. And if it is, then I would say it's a long-term possibility here. You got long-term potential if you're not already married. And if you are, then it's going to be one of the other meanings. What you also need to know is this is an opportunity to be creative. The second chakra is about creativity. It can also be about procreativity. So if you were trying to have a baby, for instance, this would be this year. And it's not like 2024 or 2025. It's like from this August, where your birthday is, or wherever it is, August or September, then it's for the next 12 months, somewhere in there, very possible that you will be pregnant. If you don't want to get pregnant, then just be creative, because, you know, it could be the either meaning. It just depends on how it applies to you at the moment in your life. So if you were an entrepreneur, for instance, then it's time for you to get creative. If you're an artist or if you're a writer, you definitely need to hone in on your gifts. So creativity is a very, very important aspect to who we are, who our soul is, because creativity is what we manifest. It's our soul talking through our humanness. Okay, so you got to get busy so that you remember your spiritual self. That's very important. So this could also be a time for self-care. Okay, so shift. This means there will be a lot of changes in your life in the next 12 months. I mean, nobody goes through a whole year without some changes, but it's not only about changes that are going to happen, but you have to shift your perspective about these things. And this kind of coincides with that Joy Guide card. Don't take life so seriously, or don't judge people. Don't, you know, just change your perspective all the way around. Some people need to learn how to be more flexible, you know, or some people need to stop worrying so much. Everything is going to work out. That's just what it does. That is the universe. That is God. Everything works out in the end. We try to control it. I'm going off on a tangent, aren't I? Okay. Just get the ego out of the way here. Okay. And let things unfold. Work on your growth. And on those projects and on those creative projects will be good. And then the final card here is actually the Earth card. This will be a good 12 months in this period to move, because sometimes it's about real estate. It's also about planting your feet on the ground. It's about planting new roots, new projects, new things like that. Stability. It's a very strong card for stability, that if you have been in an unstable relationship or situation or job or whatever, that is going to change. You are going to be feeling much more stable next year. And if you are looking for real estate, it will be a good year for you to buy. Okay, feel blessed because you're blessed, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye.